Hey guys, it's Misty and I'm here with Queens of the Week. And this week our topic is from Tim Tim, and she would like to know how we feel about the anti-hate crime groups. It's actually very confusing. There's groups out there that are anti-hate crime legislation groups, meaning they're trying to pass like the Matthew Shepard laws and the laws that are anti-hate crimes. It's actually a little confusing. The theory behind hate crimes is you get a stricter punishment if it's a hate crime. Meaning, if you commit a first-degree murder, you might get 10 years. But if you commit first-degree murder hate crime, it might be 15 years. They strengthen it because it's a hate crime. I think all crime is uncalled for. I think all crime is bad. But to walk in and kill someone because they're Mexican, or walk in to kill someone because they're black, or walk in to kill someone because they're a tranny, or walk in to kill someone because they're gay is horrible. I mean, killing someone because you feel that they are less than you and worse than you is disgusting to me. I think we're all human beings. Now, I'm not saying that other crime is less than. I'm just saying, yes, I'm a big fan of hate crimes. But I'm also a big fan in spare the rod, spoil the child. And by that I mean, if you're not going to spank your kid when he does something wrong, he's going to keep doing things wrong. If I know that every time I walk into your room, I break something, or if I steal from your purse, or if whatever kids do to their parents these days, and I know if I'm going to get away with it, I'm going to keep doing it. But if you spank your kid, I'm not saying beat the shit out of your kid. I'm saying if you discipline your child. If your kid sneaks into your purse and steals your money, and then when you're like trying to get gas and you have no money, and you realize the only one near your purse was your kid, and you're like, why did you take my money out of my purse? Oh, I wanted to. Whack! Spank that kid. Well, guess what? Next time they want gum or whatever, they might not steal your money. I mean, I think all kids reach into their mom's purse and it's like, oh, there's money, and they take it. But if you get disciplined, that's not going to happen very often, because you're like, ooh, you think about cause and effect. And I think that's awesome for the hate crime legislation, for our government and our political people to step in and realize, hey, yeah, we need to stop hate crimes. Hate crimes is an issue and it needs to be halted. Yeah, you should not kill people, but if you kill somebody just for the mere fact that you don't like them because they're different than you, you're going to be even more punished instead of just killing someone. And it really kind of bothers me and confuses me that there are actual groups out there that are anti-hate crime legislations. As in, like, who are they? It kind of... I mean, it's kind of like log cabin Republicans to me. How do you claim to be pro-gay and yet you're anti-gay at the same time? It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I'm a big supporter of the hate crime legislation, and I do think if you commit a hate crime of any kind, whether it be race or any minority, you should be severely punished. Now, I do think that it needs to be a hate crime, not just like you're robbing a convenience store and the person behind the counter happens to be a minority and therefore it's a hate crime. No, the minority issue was a coincidence. They were robbing the store because they were robbing the store. But if it is a hate crime, they do need to be severely punished. And I do think that message needs to be sent out to the world saying, look, if you're dumb enough to commit a crime, you better do it. I don't know. That's not what I want to say. And hopefully that message will be sent out to the kids or the people that are the criminals, saying, look, if you are dumb enough to commit a hate crime because of your intolerance or your prejudice, you're going to be fiercely punished. You know, that's not saying that I don't think, and to educate myself really quick on why there were anti-hate crime communities out there. I did go to a website and I read a little bit about it, and they were talking about how instead of focusing on punishing the criminal more harshly because it's hate crime, we need to get together and support those that witnessed and were affected by this hate crime. Yes, I definitely think that is true. But more importantly, I definitely think that is true. But we also need to send a message to the world saying, don't do this in the first place. But yes, we do need to get together and unite our communities together, saying, look, I'm sorry you were affected by this. We need to come together. And that's why we have the Rainbow Coalition, and we have, I do think we need to bond together and unite ourselves as a community. Hate crime shouldn't happen in the first place. Crime shouldn't happen in the first place. But I definitely think we need to send the message that you can't kill someone just because they're different than you. Yes, we do need to heal the communities that are being affected by any crime. But not that we shouldn't focus on healing that community and sending them love by not punishing the people that did the crime in the first place. That would be the mother that's like, oh, I love my son. I need to focus on his love and not giving him a spanking because I love him. Well, mama, you don't punish your child. He's going to keep doing crime because he can get away with it. Yeah, we definitely need to punish the people that are committing crimes, no matter what they are. But if you're dumb enough to commit a hate crime, you need to be fiercely punished. Yeah, that's my thoughts. And this was Misty Eyez for Queens of the Week. Loving you is easy.